So every time I have to reconnect to the pistol round. What the hell?
Maybe it is for the lols, in fact. That could make sense. Here we are, ladies and gentlemen. Hard Legions on the T side, Virtus.pro on the CT side. They're rushing in. They've already been found out. VP know exactly what's coming, and yet the Glock train just cannot be stopped. Forrester and Crad picking up 2 big kills, and the bomb is going to be going down 3 on 5 for the after plant, and they're actually in a lot of trouble here, VP. They don't have a kit currently picked up, and if there is one, it's going to be out on that L-bend. Nice shot from Adren. He's going to go down right afterwards. So now Jamin Kicker 2 versus 4. What a powerful punch of a pistol round this has turned into in favor of Hard Legion.
Still got to make it, though. And now it's a 2-on-2. And these USPs, you hit the headshots, guys are going to drop. And so now, I mean, you're going to have the push here. Svat trying to rush in. He gets caught. Now down to 2. Can we do this? Crad is in the corner, but they don't have a kit. No kit picked up. Where did the kit get dropped?
If it was there, it must have been out on the catwalk. Oh, sorry, out on the L bend. I'm looking for it, and I'm not seeing it anywhere. So I don't think they had one. Wow. Well, I mean, it's a recall to Dust 2. That happened like 2 times on Dust 2 when they were on the CT side.
Oh, is that how we're starting this?
Yeah.
This is how we're starting it. We're just gonna get kicked in the teeth for VP, just so that they make the game interesting.
We appreciate it.
Yeah, we appreciate it. I like this now that the M4A1S is so much. They've reduced the price. Kicker bought it, which was great and all, but then he died immediately, which was less great.
Oh, they're going to find Sanji. That's pretty important. Looking like that was about to get out of control. Kinky and Savant, both of them have lost a little bit of health there, but no problem. Back to the B-bomb side we go, and they are going to be picking it up just fine.
I imagine Kinky is used to losing a little health. It's all part of the
Same little damage along the way. Yeah, why not? It's a fantastic name. I hope Kinky makes it big. That would be...
Yeah, please.
That'd be
see,
great.
Anders, this is one of those guys, you're not allowed to tell him he needs to change his name, okay? Because I know you tried to do that in the past. This is the one you need to encourage.
Only a couple of players. I think we need to instantiate a pretty hard rule, especially in Danish Counter-Strike. There can't be any more people called Nico. Like, that has to stop.
Yeah.
Must come up with a new name. But Kinky is a good one.
Yeah, you could do something like that. I don't know. Oh, and he survives as well, Kinky. Just a little last love tap there. And
he's just fine.
He's just fine. He made it through another time. So 2-0 in the lead now for Hard Legion. Looking good. They're feeling themselves right now, Anders. They're feeling it.
Well, I hope so. They were off to a really, really good start on the first map on Dust 2. So it's gonna take a little bit more to impress me. I need to see a good start. I need to see them continue behind that start and not let VP into the game too early. VP, speaking of which, have not bought in this 3rd round. I was wondering if they were going to try and do something really mad with that, with the sort of success they had in the pistol round. But I mean, if they lost it, they did some damage. But no, not quite so.
Oh, well, Yekender going for the peek towards Monster, takes a bullet to the face. So man advantage now for Hard Legion, who themselves are fully bought, including a nice shiny new M4A1S. That's solid. Go ahead and chuck a Mac-10, upgrade for a full rifle in the 2nd round. We'll take that.
That's not bad.
It's not bad. And now we're heading back over towards that B bomb site. And, well, we have all the nades necessary to clear it out, but we're going to do it the hard way. We're going to decide to dry peek.
And that can be pretty effective as well. I mean, sometimes not throwing any of the grenades obviously will not signal that anything is coming, and then you just could surprise someone. Walking into a deagle, though, is going to be pretty dangerous, but they're going to be making it out just fine this time. Sneaking in with a kill there is Crad. Yeah, so 3-0 in favor of Hard Legion. And now we've got the real buy coming in here from VP. The AWP on Jame, who is pretty good. I mean, it wasn't spectacular, Jame, but it was pretty all right, I think, on Dust 2.
Yes, he was definitely stepping up, taking some duels, playing aggressively. And here on Overpass, I mean, it's a good op map. The one also that I'm trying to keep an eye on is the Saint. I mean, it seems like he's starting to come up a little bit here as well. He's already got 3 kills on the board. And considering how Dust 2 was a real struggle for him, I'd like to see if he can perform at a higher level here going into this second map. 3-0 lead on the T side for Hard Legion here. And already applying a little pressure to the B side. There's the flash. There's the kill. Instantly traded, but this still favors the T side. 4-on-4.
Yes, it definitely does. And I mean, especially when it happens that early on in the round, that means they got so much time to mess around with and find out where they want to go next. And they got to be careful here. Nice shot from Jame will take down Rage, and Crad is still pretty close to the bomb site. He could drop Jame right here. He's almost over peeking it. That could have been the end of him, man. That was really reckless. He's going to take a shot and fall back. Smoke is up, and he's going to go down. Nice swing there from Crad. Bomb is being planted right in front. Yakenda comes in with a big double. Oh, he doesn't even reload for the triple. That is well done. Kinky going down last, and that's Yakenda saving VP right then and there.
That was brutal. I mean, clean as could be from Yekindar, but also very patient from Virtus.pro. It felt like Hard Legion kind of rushed it there at the end. Like they got ahead of themselves and tried to get in when they needed to be a little bit more thorough or take a little bit more time. So Yekindar just appropriately punishes him, steps up with a huge triple. And quick shout out to Business MVN. What's up, my dude? Happy to be here. Happy to be here. So
yeah, that's great.
What are we doing? What are we doing now? I mean, because if you're VP now, you got to be feeling good. Your guys are popping off. You guys are hitting shots. You managed to get a round on the board before Hard Legion, run away with it like 5-0, 6-0, whatever the score was on Dust 2 in the first half.
Yeah, I think it got to like 7-1 at some point before VP started to wake up. So yeah, if you can turn it around this early, then I think it's probably a good feeling. I don't want to be celebrating too early either. I mean, it's not like VP have a lot of money to work with. Almost nothing, in fact. So they just need to continue. Need to find another way here. Kinky and Crad are checking out the restrooms. Jame and Yakanda are pretty aggressive on the other side. Really aggressive, in fact. Jame pushing up while scoped up, but they must have heard that. And if he keeps going, he's surely dead.
What are we doing here? Yeah, that's a rough one. Blind. Rage hits that shot. Jame tries to push, and that is not going to end well. Adrian, he's in for a rough one here. He's got to hit this shot, and he does. Kinky, it was just too much for Kinky to handle.
I'm kind of shocked that they're still going for this. It's a 5-on-3, and they're pretty much at the bomb site already, Hard Legion. I think this might be just be throwing rifles away. Forrester and Crad coming in with some... kills that took almost no effort at all. So they got to lose another 2 rifles. And now they just got Sanji running across the map. Man, after those kills there, I think VP probably needs to think of it really hard about whether or not they wanted to go for that.
Yeah, I'm wondering. Sometimes you got to make plays, right? I mean, Adrian is Adrian, right? He can still frag. But yeah, no, I know what you mean. That's a tough one.
Yeah, I don't know. It's just such a hard bomb site to fight your way into. I think there are other maps, right, where you could stand outside of the bomb site and sort of shoot into it and have a pretty fun time doing that. I understand this one, you sort of have to commit to the fight, and that's maybe not that great. Anyway, Sanji will save the M4A1, and the rest of VP don't really have enough money. So some pistols being upgraded, but not much more than that. So we may have spoken too soon about VP coming back early in this second map here in the first half, because they might be in trouble already. Could in fact be in real serious trouble here. Pistol and a Deagle on Kickard. Sanji and Adren are pushed up into the middle, hoping to catch somebody off guard. But it looks like Hard Legion have circumvented that for the minute. They've gone out long with the bomb, and if they keep going A, they're just going to find an empty bomb site. And they love that.
Yeah, they are indeed. Really makes you wonder. Because there's the rotation coming through now. Virtus.pro, they've heard that one nade, and they're like, right, we need to move on up. So we will get 4 bodies here pretty soon for Virtus.pro on this A site. Hard Legion are about to walk right into literally the worst place for them to be on the map at this point. Life is going to get difficult if they commit to this. 45 seconds left on this clock. Seeing a bit of a rotation back around into mid, trying to get some bodies in position. Kink gives it away, though, and Yekker are able to spam him down.
Yeah, they have another problem. It's just the flank that's coming in there from Adren. That's going to soften up. Only 28 seconds now. They get the kill on Yekker, but there's still a flashbang on Sanji. See, no, he's just put it out, and they're not going to get anything behind it. Now they just all get sprayed down. That is real weird. I'm kind of shocked that at about 20 seconds left, surely VP could have done better than to fight them as they're, you know, outside of the bomb site or just outside of it. Surely let them try and get in there and clear it before you take that fight. And I think they had a flashbang that they used way too soon. They could have tried to save that for the eventual fight. So missed timing opportunity, I think, there for VP.
Well, they shut down Adrian there, so he's out of the picture. And you're right. This is there are missed opportunities here for Virtus.pro, and it's kind of feeling like Dust 2 again at the beginning of that first half. They're getting done dirty, but then there's also some scenarios where maybe the call isn't the correct one. So we'll see if they can get their heads in the game here. Moving on in this first half, we're at the 7th round. It's 5-1. Hard Legion in the lead on the T side. And
yeah,
well,
I think for Hard Legion, that last call was real dangerous, right? They were running into a fully stacked bomb site, so that could have been the end of them. Now we've got Rifles back on the VP side, and Adren is already down, and he was alone in there. He had no backup.
Oh, I bet. Let's see. Oh, Yekindar. Rage saw that coming. Interesting. James in a tough spot as well. He's going to have to watch out about peeking aggro here.
What did I say? 7-1 at the beginning of Dust 2?
It was something like that, yeah.
That's going to be repeated if they win this round.
Yeah, it's going to put Virtus.pro in a terrible spot financially here if they lose this. They can't afford to get a new op. Can't really afford anything.
Oh, wow. Crad. I mean, they mentioned this on the desk. Pushing everywhere. Getting in behind them. Taking down James. Didn't even get a chance to save the weapon this time, James. Just got taken out.
The hell do you do if you're kicker? I mean, there isn't much you can do, really. They need to come to the B site for you to be effective. You keep rotating in, and it's just a bad idea. Here we go. So, no save. Everybody's got pretty good money on the side of Hard Legion, at least enough for a full buy if they were to lose this round. And here's a timeout coming in now, and this is Virtus.pro. I mean, I think you go for a half buy here. Go for a half buy, maybe like charge mid, do something aggressive, just get this round over with. You can focus on the next one on the buy.
I think half buy is a solid idea. They're going to have the round loss bonus kicking in pretty soon anyway. It's going to be at at 4 or something like that. So yeah, just do that. Try and see if you can do some damage. Try and take away some economy. And there's almost 14,000 on Crad. He's unbelievably rich. So Stemla, you're building like a little studio in your basement with a little gym and everything. Yep. What would you do if you had the 14,000 that Crad has? What would be the first addition you could put in there?
Oh, I would continue to build out the gym. Just add all the other stuff like a rowing machine. I build a little climbing cave. I'm going to be having a climbing cave in there for sure.
That's nice. Would you buy a Spider-Man costume to wear while you're climbing? Could that be
the thing is that it's just too clingy, you know? I mean, maybe Kinky would be into that, but it's not really my bag.
Little spandex costume. All right. Well,
what would you do with 14 grand if you had it tomorrow? Because I mean, I'm talking like putting TVs, mirrors, everything, just like kitting that gym in so that I can literally work from the gym if I wanted to. You know what I mean? Like just watch games while I work out. That's the dream.
I think that's great. That's a good idea. I would probably. I've got a lot of stocks I want to buy, so that'd probably be my option, which is definitely a huge waste compared to what your plans are. So.
Well, I don't know. You make money with the stocks. You got to
Yeah.
play capital gains tax, which would suck nuts, but so you're making some money.
Yeah, maybe. We're gonna put a huge maybe next to that for the moment. But I'm having some kind of fun, so don't even worry about it. Forrester sneaking in through the monster tunnel again. This is just, no warning, no flashbangs or anything, and he's gonna get both those kills. I really like that. I think that's great. Forrester, I'm enjoying, and I feel like I knew I would. He's a pretty good player.
Oh, and well, already this is just going to be the push onto the B site, and Virtus.pro should not be able to do much about it. Molly to clear out Toxic should force him into the open. There's Rage finding the kill on James, and Yekender is gone.
Actually, I came up with a new answer. I've got a new plan. I tell you what I do. I take the kids, and I'd go on. I find somewhere near the water or some would rent a house for like a week or something. I think that's probably doesn't cost 14,000, but whatever. That's
I guess it depends where you go, right?
Well, just not too far away. We still got the whole lockdown thing. I was just thinking somewhere in Denmark. Denmark, you can't really go far away, so.
Yeah, that'd be rad though. There's plenty of beautiful places in Denmark, I'm sure, where you could get into the wild and enjoy yourself.
We do have a couple of them, yeah. We've got this place over on the opposite side of Denmark where the tide goes in and out. So there's stretches of beach that just you can go pick up random little sea creatures and shit like that. So.
Oh hell yeah, that's sick. In case, just real quick, K Pumpkin Eater, I am Semler, and with me is Anders.
Yeah.
You can find us at Twitter, OnFire Semler and OnFire Anders. And just pointing that out, seeing as how Mubot thinks that it's budget Anders and budget Semler right now.
Oh, is it wrong? Well, that's fair enough. You know what? It's all good. Sanji's gone down. The score is 7-1. We were celebrating in that fourth round that VP, we're going to get off to a better start on this one, and we jinxed them. And now they've gone up to an even worse start, and it could get even worse from here on out. Kicker, though, will come back with a big double kill, spraying them down as they come through the monster tunnel. He's going to get down by Rage. Who's going to pick up the bomb here? Now it's a 3-on-3. Yekender is really far away, but Adren and James are here, and there's only 35 seconds. So the bomb is being brought back, but surely back to the Elben and not back to the A bomb site. Running back A at this late out of an hour would kind of be mental. They're boosting with 35 seconds left. If they get a kill from this, it's fair play. That would be amazing, but they're not going to be able to find anyone at this angle. So now they have to fall back. Crad could be walking into almost certain death. 15 seconds on the clock, and now they're going to bring the bomb back in. Oh, they're really running the clock low right now. This is Na'Vi levels of drawing the round out. James goes down 6 seconds, and they get the kill on Adren as well. This is actually incredibly well executed from Hard Legion. Not easy to do.
I'm so impressed. They are just murdering Virtus.pro right now. It feels like Virtus.pro are powerless. Wherever they are, they're missing their shots. They're pushing into angles that are being held already. Hard Legion have just got VP downloaded at this point. And it's a weird thing. It's the weirdest thing because we keep seeing, we saw this at the beginning of Dust 2 as well. And so are we going to have Virtus.pro stabilize, or is it going to be Hard Legion just getting the job done this time and taking us to a third map? One first time out used here for Hard Legion as well. Interesting decision, because this is giving Virtus.pro some time to think as well. So I'm surprised about that.
Yeah, and I guess it could just be them saying, let's just calm down, everyone. We're winning a lot. Let's not throw it away by just getting too carried away with all the madness here at the moment. The third map, by the way, as you mentioned it, would be Inferno. So the classic deciding map. Why not? The problem, I think, with VP and stabilizing anything right now is the fact that they don't have money. And that's important, you gotta find a way to finance that comeback.
Oh, it's so tough, right? Let's see.
Can't just be printing more money like Jerome Powell either. Gotta be careful about that.
But I was told that the Fed goes burr.
That's currently one of my favorite memes of all time. Yekender gets the kill on Forrester, and that's a pretty good shot, especially now that they're 5 versus 3. Adren goes for a swing and could have won that fight. He is solo on health, Kingy, but at the same time, Crad takes down James, and now it's a 2-on-3. And this just got to feel to VP like a round that is, theirs to win. Crad is about to be pushing over at A, but surely that's not going to... At some point, they have to realize he's doing this all the time. He's just always pushing.
Oh, beautiful shot from Yekindar. Quick snap.
Oh,
Crisp and clean. He gets himself an op if he wants it. And Crad, he has pushed. He has died at the hands of Kickerton. Well, VP, that's their second round on the board, Anders. Second round. They have been doing work.
yeah, and they got it for nearly nothing. Really well done. I mean, first of all, that's going to do some nice stuff to their economy. You can see even after the buy, they have a fair bit of money to work with. So much to chew through, though, on the Hard Legion side. They can obviously find this round and the next one, and maybe the next one after that. So, yeah, it's going to be a while here for VP to win before Hard Legion are in real trouble.
And in the meantime, Hard Legion expecting more aggression from Virtus.pro, but that is not the case, VP. There is Yekindar. He is making, or like he is occupying space in restrooms. So in the midpoint of the map right now, which I do kind of like. You want to show some presence, but you also kind of want to show presence with some nades, something that's going to keep Hard Legion guessing. There's the flash, and that was just not good.
No, and I mean, it's the right setup, but there's no one pushing on the other side, so Yekindar can fall back, and he gets one more kill. That I actually thought was going to be a pretty bad position for Yekindar, so thumbs up to him for getting both those kills.
That is so nuts to me. The hesitation there that ends up costing him. And that Yekindar is able to get 2 kills in that situation where he should instantly get traded 1-for-1. 1-for-1 should be the best case scenario there for him. But, okay then. Let's see, where do we go from here for Hard Legion? It looks like they just want to try and push onto this A site. Get the job done. James is here with the AWP. You could try and overwhelm him.
25 seconds. Oh, that's a pretty good kill. But again, they're running the clock so unbelievably low. They need to get in here and get this bomb plant down right now. They could be in some serious trouble. Kicker is coming in from a pretty good flank here and should be there just in time to pick somebody off. Savat will get the kill, but now there's Kicker. Oh, he's missed his opportunity and he will go down. That's a big giveaway. There was no time left. If Kicker got that kill, he could have hidden and just won the round. So big mistake there. 2-9 and moving it around number 12, but VP just can't find any luck at all.
He does, like, who even... Yeah, that's so tough for Kicker. There was 6 seconds left when he was taking that shot. When he died, it was 5 seconds. He just needs to stay alive those 5 seconds, and they've got a 1 round, but instead it's Hard Legion getting up to 9 rounds. So let's see it. Dust 2, it ended 9-6 at the end of the first half. Virtus.pro have a chance to do it again. We'll find out if this works out for them or not.
They could, but oh man, it's not in the cards, is it? This doesn't feel right.
It's a tough one, dude. Yeah, it's a bit of a tough call right now.
Guy in the Twitch chat, League Archon, saying stonks only go up. Another stupid meme.
Not bad.
I do love it. Look at what they have. Just let's think about this for a hot minute. They have an MP9, a FAMAS, some M4s, an AWP, pretty much no grenades, no defuse kit. And Hard Legion just keep slow playing these rounds and winning their way into bomb sites. I think they're going to be walking through silently again. So this setup here with the orb and everything, look how quick they are. There's not even any chance. Even if they trade a little bit, they're on them right away. I actually think that this passive defense over at B is really hard backfiring on VP right now. Because they need to know what's coming before it happens, and they're just not finding it out.
Well, the bomb is going to get planted on this B site. Clean, easy. 2-man advantage, and Virtus.pro should just be backing off to save their guns. Maybe they can get an exit or two, and that's kind of what Agent's thinking about here. If he can get that AK off Forrester, that'd be pretty nifty. And we're still waiting to see if he's going to pull it off. AK for 1. Come on, Agent. He just backed off and saved the M4. Okay, not even getting the AK. Interesting.
Not even going to try it. Man, this is wild. 10-2 is going to be the scoreline, and they just, I mean, they had 3 people on the bomb side. You can't ask for more than that. 3-man stack at the B bomb side. If you can't defend it, I don't know what to tell you. Then the problem isn't how many people are there. It's the problem of finding the information. And Hard Legion, this is not the first time they've been pushing through that monster tunnel without any grenades or smokes being thrown. I bet VP would love it right now. They'd love it if there was some sort of you know, smoke off the barrels, maybe throw some Molotovs in and some flashbangs, because then at least they could react, you know. But right now they're just getting completely banged out as soon as they show up. So
yes, indeed they are. And you can see the attention here. But there's VP trying to change it up at least. Look at this. Virtus.pro, aggro mid, really looking to fight. Crad goes down at the hands of Jame, and that's exactly what Virtus.pro needed in that situation. Get up there and do damage. And now you can rotate back over towards B, where Hard Legion are kind of hesitating. Doesn't look like they were able to get enough information out of that situation, their Hard Legion. They only saw Jame. They didn't see there was multiple people pushed up, and so they're still playing it fairly conservatively here towards this B site.
well, they could have. I mean, this time they could afford to be a little bit more defensive. Adren is so far pushed up, and Sanji's holding the C connected. James is going to be going down. That's just a cool boost and a bit of a refrag coming in there from Yakandar. So 4 versus 3. Sanji opening the door up, and he's going to get a couple of kills himself, leaving Forrester in a 1 versus 3, which he makes into a quick 1-on-2. This is winnable for him. It's actually super winnable, but he's running back into Adren, and he's... Oh, did he spot him? He spotted him, and he goes for the fight. He's going to go down, but he had a chance, a slim one, but it's a 3rd round for VP.
3rd round on the board. I'm curious to see if they go for more aggression here on upper, if they're going to change it up and try and push long this time around, or if it's like, all right, we've done it, we had success last round, and we don't need to go aggressive again in that same fashion. Maybe try and play for some aggro short on B, try and put up a little bit of a fight sewers, not let Hard Legion get that for free. Oh. That is Jame pushed up. James set a trap in mid with that AWP. Let's see. Does he find a target or not? It doesn't look like it because his teammate, in the meantime, Yakandar, has already pushed and found a kill of his own.
Not bad. I mean, once you do that, you could afford to fall back. James is going to be catching Kinky as he tries to come up the connector. And Crad is, to no one's surprise, still pushing. So hopefully he doesn't catch VP off guard. Because at this point, I feel like you've got to realize he's a bit crazy here.
He's a bit of a mad lad.
Yeah, I mean, more power to him. I like the fearless pushing and just trying to be everywhere. It served him well in this game. He's top firing at 15, but it's also the kind of play that can be found out, right? People can start to catch on.
Well, Yakandar currently waiting patiently for somebody to walk into his crosshair here at Restroom. He's got backup as well from Jame. Pretty sure Shanji is up here as well. They've got such a hard defense on this A site. There's no way that Hard Legion are getting in here.
No, especially now that the bomb is dropped outside as well. Rage is going to be next in line, and Crad this time did not get to surprise anyone with his forward position. So it'll be another round for VP up to 4. It can be 10-5 at best. I mean, it's something. I don't know if it's going to be enough to save the map, but on the other hand, it could have been much worse. So Yakandar's the one that's carrying them right now. They need some backup from the rest of the team right now. Maybe Adrian at 4 kills there. Sanji was playing well on the first map, but he's kind of dropped off here as well.
Somebody's got to help a brother out right now. Yakandar is just asking. Come on, guys, please. Anything? Anybody? Spot's got a Tech 9. Let's see. Does this end? Wait. 10-4, 11-4 for Hard Legion. T side overpass. That would be a crazy scoreline to get into here. Going into the second half, that would be such a long slog for Virtus.pro to get back into it. But Yakandar, he's actually found value in this positioning, and he's also got Jame to back him up. This is the kind of 1-2 combination that you want to make a play out of on long. If you're going to have somebody pushed up like this, having that op backing him up makes life so difficult for Hard Legion.
Yeah, I wish that Jame or Sanji had a flashbang to flashbang Yakandar into a further fight, because that would just be cool as hell. But yeah, regardless, I mean, good stuff there, putting up the smoke as well. He's back in the corner, and Now I actually think it's a way better position because they might think he's fallen back. So there's some logic here. Rage is waiting for him on the other side, so suggesting maybe he doesn't actually quite believe it. Regardless, they're in a lot of trouble here, Hard Legion. They could end up giving away the last 3 rounds of the half here, which again would give VP at least a chance to get back into this game. Kicker and Adren holding the bomb site, waiting for someone to show up. Nice little jump there from Forrester, but not enough to actually get him the kill. So 2 versus 4 and 20 seconds. I don't think they've got this.
Yes, and so this is Hard Legion's map pick, and we're starting to see why. They are looking formidable indeed. 7 seconds, the save! Bomb gets planted, Rage still alive, but he gets flanked. And there will be the defuse for Virtus.pro. They will manage to pick up 5 rounds in the row. 5 rounds in the end, rather, here. At the end of this first half on the second map. So,
yeah.
that's interesting.
Yeah, I still think 5 rounds is just not enough. I don't know what I think VP honestly have come into this just a little bit too cold at the end of it, but yeah, they made it back. They turned it around on Dust 2. Maybe they can again here. They're going to be playing on the T side now, obviously. So pistol round, I think, is almost a must. But you're right. Hard Legion picked it, and I mean, you get a sense for it. I especially love how they were playing that B bomb site where they went through the monster tunnel and just attacked, without any warning. And this is going to be a hard push, I think, towards the B bomb site. The first smokes are already out, and surely they're going to be throwing the next now. Yeah, Sanji just put in the Molotov, and they're going to try and see if they can overwhelm them down here at B to begin the whole thing with. Already fighting Savat, but no one's taken him down yet. I think they're just shooting at him through the smoke and not connecting. Oh. Big opening there. Bomb goes down as well. Forrester is already tagged up at a bit lower health. Adren will go down as the first guy to fall on the VP side. There is currently no kit picked up, so that's a real problem here, as they're running low on time already. Yakandar's going to be next. It's Kinky coming in with a big kill on him, and now Kicker is just trying to hide, but he's going to get found. That is real quick, and now they've picked up a defuse kit in the meantime. I guess probably Savat had one on him, so that's going to be around a good retake.
Oof, 11-5 now. And that was excellent stuff. And with the kit as well, just makes it look so clean, so easy. Virtus.pro, they're looking a little bit like they're at a loss here, Anders. I mean, it's 18 kills for Yekandar, but everybody else is still single digit over there on that team. That's not pretty. Not if you're hoping to start a comeback. But Hard Legion, man. They are locking shields and just marching forward to victory here on this second map of the series. Looking very good. And Virtus.pro off the back of that bomb plant, well, they're going to go for the 4-spy. So 3 Tech 9s, AK, Galil, some nades, and a whole lot of hope that they're going to be able to do something here with them. Unfortunately, that's Kicker done.
Yeah, he really got checked pretty hard in there. And now they're setting up pretty deep by the ramp, trying to see if they can flash their way in as VP. But, Kinky running them both down. They did not even make it around the corner before they got absolutely destroyed here. So, I don't know what you do. Nice shots for the Tech 9s, and that's going to make it a little bit more expensive, but they still should not be winning the round here. Rage with the scout is taking down Jame and Adren in a 1 versus 3 with no bomb plant. So this is looking very much like a 12th round, and if they don't even get the bomb plant, they're going to be so poor in the next round, aren't they?
Yes, they are going to be. They are going to be struggling. It's going to be very difficult for them to get anything going on this second map. It's almost like get this second map over with so we can go to Inferno and see who's actually just going to beat it down on that map there. You know, Kinky's all excited about that, but I don't know about Virtus.pro right now. They're probably not feeling it. There we go.
Guaranteed, they're definitely not feeling this at the moment. It's been a kind of a big struggle here on the second map, and again, it wasn't like it was smooth sailing exactly on the first one either. So, not the VP we're all hoping for.
Well, see, it's the struggle bus VP right now. They're definitely having some difficulties here on this second map of the series. But Hard Legion, they're fully bought up. They're ready to tango. Aggro nades towards Playground to kick things off at the beginning of the round. And it is going to be Virtus.pro gathering steam towards the B site. But again, this is Deegs, a single flash grenade without even a smoke. I wonder how they expect to get a plant. It's going to be rough.
I don't know. I think you're just setting up early for some deagle shots here. It's a great one from Yekindar, taking down Forrester. So fantastic beginning, and there's Savat going down next. The Deagles will find another victim, and now it's 5-on-3. So yeah, now you can start to make some plans. Krad is pushing again because of course he is. Oh, but it's gonna get found. Sanji shooting him in the back of the head over by Connector.
This is getting a bit out of hand here. What the hell is going on? With Krad down, now that's Kinky and Rage. The last two alive for CT side. You need to find the bomb, and you're not going to find that bomb carrier because that bomb carrier is currently chilling out in Connector. But Hard Legion hard rotate off of this B site. They think it's going to be A, when in fact it's going to be B. Virtus.pro sneak right in behind them. They hear the footsteps. They know what's going on. They're able to get that bomb plant down. And well, Kinky, nice. He needed to get that kill for them to have a chance at this retake.
Yeah, man, I'm almost questioning why they're even going for it here. I just think these rifles are really, really important. But yeah, I guess they want to see if they can find one more. They're going to lose another rifle, and they'll lose all the rifles, in fact. So there's another round for VP, an unlikely one, but whatever. I think they're just happy to pick it up. Yakanda is 20-13. He's trying his best to carry this team back.
Yeah, it's definitely a farmer's carry kind of day for him. He's got two teammates in each hand, and he's just hauling. I mean, still possible here for Virtus.pro, of course. This is the beauty of a game called CS, is that every round, I mean, until it's over, it's not over. You can run it back. Hard Legion at 12, electing to go for pretty much a hard eco. Forrester spent a little bit of money.
Some pocket change.
Yeah, on the P250. Why is Svat's money so low, though? That's interesting.
I don't know. Something I'm missing as well. Can't figure it out. Someone will tell us in the chat. So always someone smarter in the chat. As a general rule.
As a general.
It's not saying much really, but VP not exactly being quick about it. I don't blame them. I would, they want to find out exactly what's going on. They are about to walk into a pretty stacked bomb site, but even that should not be a problem. Like with the right grenades here, what does it matter if there's a bunch of people with the USPs? They're gonna get smoked up anyway, so this should be fine.
This should be fairly straightforward. There we go, and quick, clean. Just the way we like it for VP, getting it done. 7 rounds on the board now for Virtus.pro, 12 for Hard Legion. Hard Legion, after that round of eco, they're going to have enough money to buy. And now we get to see, are they capable of snuffing out Virtus.pro now? Or do Virtus.pro run it back and win this series, Anders? Which is it?
Oh, man. I may have to put my money on VP, actually. In spite of everything.
I like this, buddy. I think you could do it. I think you're onto something here. I mean, Virtus.pro could do it. They could run it back. They're not out of the game here. Couple of rounds, and they're back in the mix. Hard Legion are going to have a difficult time getting their economy up.
I'm starting to wonder if that guy from earlier calling them Throw Legion was onto something, Never underestimate the Twitch chat.
Never underestimate.
They've done some great damage to Kinky. Krad is pushing, and Adren is well aware. Yeah. Someone should just always be on guard for that. It's like, just give him a minute, and he'll be pushing somewhere.
Very nice. Great trade kill coming in there from Senji. 1 for 1, we'll take that. And this guy's a dead man. Senji doesn't even have any idea. No, James is going to get picked, and there it is, one after the other. Virtus.pro walking into their demise on this B site. Bomb gets dropped, but that's Yekindar. At least it's Yekender who's still alive here for Virtus.pro. He can do some damage, but Rage gets him.
Yeah, wow. That was it's actually looking like a good push with the Monster Tunnel. But the guy, I can't remember where it was, playing the ramp there with the MP9, did a great job at trying to distract them. So yeah, they ended up not really getting the attention in the right position, and that's going to be 13-7. They can buy again here on the VP side, so my prediction for the comeback is not completely right, but it's getting real close, isn't it?
Yeah, I can see. I can see why. I can see why. Hard Legion aren't going down without a fight. They're in this, obviously, and they've got a good track record against Virtus.pro too, so it's not like they're going to be lacking confidence going up against VP if they're able to beat VP on the regular. There's Rage kicking it off. Adrian out of the fight already. Man advantage now for Rage and Hard Legion. 13-7 the score. Hard Legion on the CT side looking very good. And here it is. Savant, he's got the angle. Spots out Yekender, gets the headshot. 2-man advantage now for Hard Legion. And this is a huge round for Virtus.pro.
Yeah, it really is. I mean, this is their last cash more or less thrown into this one, and James could get a bomb plant down here, could actually get a bomb plant and maybe even get a position, but he's a little bit slow. Looking for someone on the bomb side. Hard to blame him because normally it wouldn't be completely empty, and I think now the chance that he had for a bomb plant has probably been taken away here. 35 seconds. You could hear them running all over the place. In fact, how many kills is he going to be able to get here? He's just waiting for that one, but they're all over him now, so yeah, it's hard to blame James for this one. I don't know if he'd just run in to put the bomb down, it would have been likely for someone to have been there, and he's going to get heavily damaged from that first shot. So nice round out of Hard Legion, 14-7. No bomb plant means, I think, no buy here. I mean, oh, yeah, they are going to buy. Kickert, and I don't know if Adren will buy, but at least Kickert did immediately. Okay, that's a bit of an interesting buy.
I mean, there is the same kind of scenario that we saw on the first map, right? Where you're just kind of thinking, can you run it back or not? Are you playing for overtime or are you playing to win it? And, well, VP, they're playing to win it by the looks of things. They need to keep Hard Legion off of that 15th round. So, let's see. I mean, VP have got the means. Do they have the will? Oh, there's Kickert opening it up. Instantly traded, though, so it's still a 4-on-4. James hoping to catch somebody out in connector, and he is going to spot out Crad, who is now in a very tight spot. Nice! Great! Okay. Getting the wall bang on Forrester in that situation. Get out of here.
I can't believe they're actually winning this round, or at least look like they will be here. Bomb is somewhere in the middle, but there's 1 minute and 10 seconds to try and find Rage and Forrester and just find a way to a bomb side at this point. Adren could just be playing a distraction down here. Yeah, Sanji's going to go the other way with the bomb, and this is perfect. Yekendar's already up controlling the entry to the A bomb site. So all of this is just actually looking fantastic at the moment. The bomb will be going down. VP with a heavy investment into the round, and yet in spite of only having the 2 AKs, it looks like it's actually working.
Sanji is currently wondering what the hell his teammate is looking at, though.
Yeah.
And now we're in a 1-on-1. Bomb planted in the open. He's not going to see that, unfortunately for him. He thinks that Adrian's playing over in CT, and that's just not good enough. Forrester, unfortunately for him, it just doesn't work. 8th round on the board. Excuse me. 8th round on the board for Virtus.pro.
That was a little bit close. I thought maybe Yekender had sold his teammate Sanji there completely, but they managed to bring it back. I guess that's good news. It looked like it was a little bit of a sneak by there. Now it's back to pistols for Hard Legion, and VP, man, it's still the comeback they would have to go on. I'm doubting it. I know I was on that side earlier, but I've sold them off, Semla. I no longer believe in the comeback.
You no longer believe in the comeback?
No.
Oh, ye of little faith.
Given up on it. Changed my mind real quick. I think it's going to be versus throw instead of throw Legion. So
instead of soft Legion.
Soft Legion. Bot Legion, probably still the best one.
Oh, they're working together. There it is. Still a player on short, 2 of them, in fact. Here, Rage with the 5-7. Going to try and make a play. Not going to happen. Sviat is here. And, oh, P250, long range. Takes down Yekender, but that's going to be it.
You know what? Bot Legion sound like it should be like a Counter-Strike game mode where like you're fighting like, you know, you're fighting like 200 bots at the same time and they all only have knives and
Okay.
you have like a set amount of bullets, but if you hit headshots you get more bullets, but if you don't you start just keep losing bullets.
Okay.
You just have to like fight a legion of bots and try to conserve the money as much as you can.
And so the whole thing is just, you know, survive as long as you can.
Basically, yeah, till you run out. So some sort of Counter-Strike survival game. I think that could be done. Yeah, send me a message if you want to finance this project. We're raising first round capital at the moment, so just get me in.
Like all the esports companies out there.
Yeah, our valuation is 100 million euros already. It's kind of impressive, actually.
It's crazy. Yeah.
It's
Did Jack Etienne help you out with that?
no, not Jack.
Not Jack?
Jack's too high level for me yet. We'll get there, don't worry.
Oh, okay.
Here we go, round number 24. We've got the M4s, we've got that AWP on Rage, and a bunch of AKs on the VP side. And that's trying to convince me that I was wrong to sell them down the river earlier. Maybe they could make the comeback. I still doubt it. I'm not seeing I'm seeing great fight out of Yekendans. And speaking of which, he just died. So a boost by Sviat and Forrester. So that's
Why you gotta curse him like that, Anders?
I know.
You know? You
One
just
of the
set
few
it up
powers
so
I have.
perfectly there, and then it all just kind of falls apart. I mean, the Boner Commander, and he would be one to know, is calling out the Legion.
I suppose so. What a name. What an actual name. Ooh. Not bad. James, tired of losing rounds. Coming back in with a big kill there. And almost taking down Kinky as well. Sanji looking for him inside of the smoke somewhere and not able to find him. And somehow they're going to finally take down Sanji. Sviat trying to help, but Forrester will get a quick trade. There it's a 2-on-2 with 25 seconds. And Crad coming in, pushing up behind to take down James. And Akui does have his gun out. So he's going to go down to kick it. And now 1-on-1 at the end that Sviat will win 15-9 of VP here. So just a round away now, our Hard Legion.
That is wild. It just feels like when we get into these nitty-gritty rounds like this, it's just so back and forth between these two teams. It feels like it could go either way. And so now, well, Virtus.pro, they have to force. They have to go for it. They didn't get a bomb plant, so their money is trash. And, well, you know, the same can kind of be said for Hard Legion. They had an op. They had an op, which isn't too shabby, but they still have to rock 2 MP9s just to have some nades to work with. And there's James getting tagged down. So some wall bangs still exist, Anders. Some wall bangs are still here.
Yeah, that's good news. Oh, Sanji coming up with a strong headshot to take down Crad. That's pretty impressive here. If they could win this round, it's 10-15. Look at the money on Hard Legion. It's actually doable. Interesting stuff.
Well, and then Sanji goes and blows himself up. That's wild.
No one saw that coming.
That is unreal.
Absolutely no one saw that coming. It's psychological warfare, isn't it? Forrester will take down Kickert, and now things are looking real bad. I think Virtus.pro might have overpowered Bot Legion in this particular scenario. Relictus saying, come on, finish the game because he's hungry. You can eat while watching the game. It's allowed. Dren will come up with 2 big kills with the Galil. That's actually a little bit interesting now. Flanking in from behind is Forrester, and he'll win the fight, taking no damage at all. Now James in a 1 versus 2. AWP in hand, but he's weirdly trapped. He has to respect the fact that Forrester was just coming from behind, so he has to sort of worry about that all the time. And Kinky's going to be coming in on the other side. And he's so low that even the MP9 could be a real danger. So he's got a nice position. He's spotting for it. He's got the right idea. And they do have just a flashbang but no smoke. So let's see what he could do here, James. They probably could guess where he is. He's holding the line at the moment, but the bomb's already been tapped. Nice shot from James. Can he do it one more time? And they're going to fall back. They don't have a kit right now. Wow, what a round to win from VP. I did not see that coming.
This is unbelievable that they actually managed to pull this off. Kinky survives that too. It's just a scratch. But James, unbelievable. It is James time. He manages to get it done. Double digits for Virtus.pro. And Hard Legion, well, they're going to go for a force buy. They want to try to end it right here, Anders. They don't want to let Virtus.pro back into this half. They want to get this map done and over with so we can move on to Inferno.
Yeah,
Name of the game.
I couldn't even begin to explain why they would force into this round. I'll be perfectly honest. I don't understand that choice. Of course they could win this. I mean, but at the same time, why not just wait until you've got the full buy and make sure that you can close it out? You just have to win one of the next 5 rounds. What are the chances that one of those rounds is going to be the ones where you have a pretty bad economy and almost no weapons to fight with? Say unlikely.
Well, it's unfortunate that the rifle gets picked first there. And Virtus.pro are only just now lugging this bomb over here towards this B site. So, bomb should be getting planted momentarily. Yep. They send out the sacrificial lamb. That's Kickert. Running out into the open. Pay attention to me. And well, now, I mean, what are you going to do if you're Hard Legion? You just got to kind of hang on to the gear that you've got because you're not really going to have much else going into the next round, are you?
No, and you put yourself in that position. You asked for it, in a manner of speaking. I don't know. This is starting to get a little bit worrisome for me. If it goes into overtime, I could see Hard Legion just collapsing behind the pressure of having been this far ahead and not being able to actually close it out.
Yeah, is right. I know. It's so hard to predict with these.
They need to find a way to just end the game. Maybe send Crad pushing again. That's been working well. So send him on an adventure. Go looking for a kill. Not so much in this round. This round is going to be probably a fairly miserable round for Hard Legion. So afterwards, though, when you have real money, that's maybe when it's time to strike. Crad is still going to be pushing. He's at least moving forward into a position where he could. I like him. He's like just a man on a mission all alone. Oh, he actually got the kill. He did burn him for it, but still.
Gets it. Still a man advantage for Virtus.pro, though. And do they need to figure out that there are 3 players still alive here on this B site for Hard Legion? Do they have any way of knowing? They are slowly making their way closer and closer to the trap. There it is. Kinky gets caught. Forrester still here with the dig, but he does not find any kills. And you're being told, Anders, that you will regret giving up on VP. Well, we'll see. We'll see how this goes.
I was going to say, not entirely possible that I may end up being right, at least the second time around, I guess. Don't know if that still counts. Forrester is going to be the right position here, making a lot of noise, running back and forth. 40 seconds, and the bomb is being brought in. Adren is just keeping the bomb site safe and warm for the minute until James is going to be showing up. So that's all the way across the map. Oh, that's Adren going down to Forrester. Big kill, and that leaves James in a very tough position. This might be it, ladies and gentlemen.
Well, you know what time it is.
James time indeed.
Damn straight, Anders.
15 seconds left. And why is he moving out of the bomb site? He's going to have to put the bomb down. That's a nice kill, but yeah, he's going to get caught here. Pistols out, and it's 16-11. There's Hard Legion coming up with that final round. That's really not bad.